Arizona 4-2. Seawall delivers. Line drive, short left, but there to make the play, Lourdes Gurriel. And the Arizona Diamondbacks pull off the most improbable three-game sweep, an upset of the Dodgers. They win tonight 4-2. They go on to the National League Championship Series, and the Dodgers go home with nothing.
Hello, good morning.
Would you butter a couple of rolls for me there, please?
I could try the peanut butter.
What kind of gum you chewing?
My breath stinks.
Excuse me?
Fly by night, go away from here.
This is my dream. Me and Keith just swaying together while Bill is serenading us. Look at JP sipping on some cider. A little bit of spring.
That ain't cider.
Well, he gets a little morning cup of Joe, and he checks his MLB app. He rolls over. He's ready to
That
go.
wasn't coffee either.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, a lot of doom and gloom there a year ago, Keith. But they spent some money, these Dodgers. So take us through some spring daydreaming.
Yeah, just a little bit of money, guys. And we'll start with some historical context on the run that they've been on. You take a look at teams that have won 100-plus in 3 consecutive seasons. It's really 4 for the Dodgers if you throw out the 60-game season and go back to 2019. So pretty good company here, to say the least. We already touched on the top 100 reveal list, guys. 3 of the top 5 being Dodgers. I would say that's a fairly good development as well. They had 4 other players on the list outside of the top 10. Will Smith, Yamamoto, Glasnow, and Max Muncy. Now, 4 players on this roster, if you want to throw Kershaw in, have been MVPs. It happened 3 times before these recent iterations of the Dodgers. Now, 3 times in the last 4 years that they'll have had 4 former MVPs on the roster with the addition of Ohtani and bringing back Kershaw. Now, we want to talk about Yamamoto for a second. The Dodgers know better than anybody how impactful some of these imports from the MPB and KBO can be. Take a look at some of these debuts. These are their first seasons in the majors, all with the Dodgers. Excellent performances across the board. Kazushige was actually a first-place Rookie of the Year. He didn't win the Rookie of the Year, but he got some first-place votes that year. Takashi Saito was a top 10 Cy Young guy, and then everyone else with those big innings totals stepping right into the rotation in their first year with the Dodgers. So obviously hoping for something similar with Yamamoto. And let's not forget, we mentioned him already once this morning, Walker Buehler, when he was healthy from 2018 to 2021, sandwiched between 9 Cy Young awards here with this company he was keeping. You see that note on the bottom, 15 postseason starts, basically the same guy that he was in the regular season. So 12 games started in 2022. Obviously didn't see him in 2023. Expected to start the year on the IL, but we'll get back eventually, further bolster that rotation. Guys, do we see the Dodgers winning 100 games again? 103.5 is the number out in Vegas.
Yeah, I would take the 100, but Keith, go back to that
You're
historical.
taking the under then on 103.5.
But I'm just saying I'm slam dunking a hundo.
Okay, fair
is
enough.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Go back to that historical reference page for me again, because you said 3 years in a row, a hundo.
Yep. 4 if you didn't throw out the short season.
But I know this is going to be a tough one, but in that short season, was the win percentage there to make it 5 in a row?
Extrapolate
You know
over
what
the
I
course
mean?
of a season.
Because I'm sitting there thinking,
Yeah.
this might be like when you're talking historical team as far as win percentage goes. That's my kind of take on that situation. For over 162 in that pandemic shortened season, I would venture to say they're pushing the limits on a hundo again.
I was told there'd be no live math, Bill. The math was conducted before the segment began, but I'll get back to you.
We did not
in
talk
short
prior
order.
to this about the live math, so that's always on the table. But my guess is, and my hunch is, the
would've
answer is yes.
Yes, I think you're correct.
And then you're putting the Dodgers in a different world, because you'd say they would have done 5. That's all I'm saying.
I thought the coolest part of that graphic that Keith had was the 4 or more former MVP winners on the same team. 96 Red Sox.
That was a fluky one.
That was unbelievable.
Yes. A little bit of a weird group.
I think Kevin Mitchell is on that list. Mo Vaughn. Dude, that's unbelievable. 96 Red Sox. I would not think to myself, oh yeah, that team was loaded with 4 former MVP winners.
Yeah, so
That's
thanks for
crazy.
taking the easy board to throw back to, and after I made Keith hate me.
Look at Bench, Morgan, that makes sense. All right, the Reds.
I can
get that one.
confirm that was
Math.
4, Bill. That's as much math as I can do.
Give
on
me
the line.
live math during this commercial break.